Hello, hello. Happy Friday. Hello, No Mercy. Hello, Steve. Nice to see you. Hello, hello. Yeah, Cider River is always nice and sunny. It's the way I like it. For sure. All right, well, I'm very excited today. We are going to jump in and start a new area. Hello, Jim. Hello, Arch. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, I'm really happy how our apartment complex came out last time with all the amenities. So, really happy with how that turned out. So, let's jump in here. We still have quite a high demand for residents in this area. So I think that'll be really good. Welcome on in. All right, so we decided to do kind of like this mix of different apartment buildings, which I really like. I think we could move on and do another apartment complex here. I kind of like building these in this way. So I think we should go ahead and do the emerging downtown right here for another type of apartment complex. So let's just take a look, and let's look at, I want to look at the 4x4s. Let's just scroll through here. Oh, nice, a first date. That's exciting. That's very exciting. Yeah, so these ones, there's these really nice corner buildings. Let's go ahead and pause this for a second. Yeah, I think this will be really nice to have. Great. And the nice thing with these two is they've got the little place where the cars can drive in underneath, so we don't have to worry about leaving space for that. But we do want something in the middle like that. Oh, I kind of like that. It's got the parking along the back. You know, it could be really interesting. Yeah, because it's got all the entrances for the cars to come, so then they would pull in through here and park out back. And then we could make a little green area for them, which I think would actually look really nice. Yeah. The thing I want to do is these are not lined up just so. So let's use Move It to do that. I'm gonna give these a little bit of space. This one needs to come back. I'm gonna line these up for right now, but I might move them back from the road. Maybe not. Yeah, if we have them like that, and then we have some nice space back here for a little green space out back of the apartment complex. Thank you, No Mercy, so much. I'm glad everything is coming through. Ah, hello, Greg. Jim, yes, so this project has been going for over 2 years now. It's a really beautiful map. I think it's called like I think it's the Tabletop Mountains. So you can see we've done quite a lot on this project. We're coming towards the end of the other side of the river. But I live in the Pacific Northwest. And so that was kind of the theme of this build, is just really lean into a lot of green and just very pleasing, and then very transit friendly and super pedestrian friendly. So that's kind of, I like to build places I would like to live myself, and I'm always thinking about really location, like, is there a place that someone could get food? Is there a hospital nearby? Like, I really focus on either making sure everything is walkable, or that there's easy public transportation. So that's like my main, I would say my main ethos is like, and then lots and lots of parks, because I love parks. So lots of green space. So like, we're going to create a little green space right back here. I think it would be cool too if we also created like a little desire path underneath here, because this is going to be a shopping center. So that way you could walk from your apartment complex over. Do I want to do that as a little dirt path? I think so. Very much like it's a desire path. We'll see how that hooks up to the other side once we put that in there. I saw, Greg. I know, really saw. I saw. It's really sad. Yeah, exactly. Kevin from Home Alone. Such a great actress. The real world should be taking notes. Yeah. Yeah. It would be nice if everyone could live in a place where, you know, everything was geared towards citizens, quality of life, quality of living. Okay, so yeah, I think we just do something nice back here. You know, I think I would even like to make this a park area, and then we could bring in a little something something, which would be nice to have. I think what I'll do, let's do this. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab, let's grab a little small park main gate. This area over here, like, could definitely be a park. So let's just put this here for now. We'll figure out exactly what we're gonna do with it later. But let's grab our park space and let's just bring it over here. Excellent. Okay, and then we can go into, we can put anything in that we want. We could have the playground. That could be nice. That does take up a considerable amount of room. I do like the idea of having a gazebo, could be nice. I do kind of like the plaza though. If we put that in, yeah, that actually would look really nice here. It's not green space, but it is really nice outdoor space for behind the apartment complex to have a little fountain. That's very nice. And then what we can do is we'll go ahead and bring our, I'm gonna need to use move it, which we can do. But let's go ahead. We'll bring this all the way down here. Yeah. So it's not technically a green space, even though there is some green there, but I think that works really nice. Okay, let's make sure we mark all these historical. Look at that, built-in parking. That'll make Greg happy. This is City Skylines One. I love my City Skylines 1. No hate to City Skylines 2. It's actually just a different game altogether. Okay, so we've got this park and ride situation here. Oh, we can go ahead and press play. I empathize on the frustration of mods, though, because any of us that have been playing City Skylines 1 for a long time, or even those that are new to City Skylines 2, you know the pain of mods. Okay. I think, why don't we, let's put a laundromat here. I feel like that would be really good to have in the midst of all these apartment complexes. So let's go here. Yeah, this laundromat again, and it also provides additional parking, which is also great. So yeah, I really like that there. I think that's good. And then let's just grab a little surface painter here. I want to go ahead and just kind of move this to the middle a little bit. Yeah. I think it's really handy to have a laundromat. You know, theoretically, a lot of these apartments probably would have their own washer and dryer, but it's a little handy thing to have right there. Okay, and then I think let's just grab our little walking path again and just create a nice little line there. Excellent. You guys know I get really hung up on when the surface painter does that, so we're just going to let the building fix it there. And then we can definitely bring in one of Larry's, yeah, that one's too big. We need the, oh, you know which one? We need the, this one will fit. Just use a little move it. And again, it's nice to have a nice little seating spot. I think that's lovely. And then let's kind of lean into dirt there. And then this opportunity, we could bring in a nice big tree here. Maybe this one actually. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. Very nice, very nice. It was 0 degrees this morning. Oh my gosh. I know a lot of places are just really frozen. Steve says, I have a date tomorrow with more winter weather. Yeah. It is very cold in a lot of places. A lot of places. It's not too bad in Washington State right now. Not too bad. Okay, we've got this nice little corner here. I definitely think apartments, of course. So let's go ahead. Let's grab our fencing. Bring that down. Let's grab our trees. For this area before we put in our apartments. just plant some lovely trees here. Get a little color in. Very nice. And then we also need, where are, yeah, some of these as well. And this will just help block a little bit of that train noise. Nice. Okay. Hello, BL. Welcome on in. Nice to see you. Happy Friday. Okay, so we've done like, we're keeping up with our mixed apartments. So I think that's what we should do here. Let's see if we did some nice little 2x2s. I do really like these little vanilla ones. I haven't used these in a while. I feel like we should do with these. They're really cute little apartments. Bring this all the way down. Yeah. Use a little move it here. Let's go ahead and grab a little path here, like so. Bring these over. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Can fit another one right there. Line that up a bit. Again, we're just leaning into having these little pockets where we've got all the same little style of apartment buildings. Almost like they're their own little apartment complexes. That up to there. Good. You're lucky you would get an apartment right next to the train tracks. Hey, some people love trains, and you know, some people don't mind noise. When I was in my 20s and I lived in New York City, my apartment was like, I was the second stop on the L train. This was before Brooklyn got cool because I'm old. But the subway came up on my street, and like then there was a building, and then there was my apartment building, and I basically lived above the subway, and it would just shake all the time. Noise all the time. But you get used to it. And now I can't sleep without noise. I've never gotten over that. Okay, cute. All right, so I think we can do something nice behind these, little apartments. I think we could do something really cute, actually. So let's just work on that. I'm gonna grab the little nature reserve fence, actually. And yeah, let's do this. give myself some room here because I know the game is just not gonna be happy unless I do give a good amount of space. And then we can move it to fix this. Fantastic. Of course it doesn't like that now. Sometimes game, you really get me. Okay, and then we can bring this, I guess we'll bring it down to the edge there. That's fine. Okay, let's grab just some young lindens here. I'm gonna move these with move it, 'cause it doesn't like me getting so close to the fence. And like, what a nice amenity for these apartments. Now, granted, yes, you are right next to the train. But, you know, an apartment that has some green space, even if it's shared green space, is always really valuable. And I think what we can do, if I can spell, is go into here. Yeah, we could do, just put some nice little tables out there. It's always nice to have a little bit of outdoor seating. Your little apartment complex there. And then we've got the little benches and stuff on the building, so I think that's really nice. It's just valuable to have a little bit of green space. So the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this tree. We're going to put one of these on this corner as well. And we'll put a big tree there as well. Yeah, just have some nice green space. The 2x2s are really nice. If you have patience and you put 2x4, they do grow with little props in the back. Yes, I have seen those. Yep. But yeah, you really have to watch them because you could end up with something you don't like. But I like these kind of smaller apartments here. I think they're really nice. Okay. Yeah, I like that. And then you can see there's like plenty of room to walk in the back. To utilize that. So for here, I actually think I want, let's grab the big wooden fence here. And I want to kind of follow underneath the bridge. Yeah, like that. I'm going to put one of these trees here. One of these trees here. Just to kind of help block out a little bit of that noise from this road here as well. Yeah, that's good. And since we have the park right here, let's just extend that birch park over. Also make these buildings a little happier too. And then we could probably get away with a little gazebo back here. Yes, we could. How cute is that? Okay, so then we'll need to put a path, but we can put this back here. And we'll just grab a little dirt path. Okay, this makes me want to change this tree then. Just grab that into there. Yeah, so you just have a nice little gazebo out there. Nothing crazy, but it's just a little something. All right, so what I think I will do is let's bring some little flowers or color back here. I think would be nice. Yeah. Just a little, not like packed with flowers like I do sometimes, just a little bit there. Okay, I think that's really nice then. Yeah, I think that works. I want to put one more big tree in here actually. Let's take out this little one. Put this in here. And I marked all these historical. Yeah, I did. Okay. Can let this go now. Very nice. Bubble, hello. Welcome on in. Hello, hello. We put in a laundromat here, Bobble, and we just did these apartments and then these apartments. So I'm moving at my normal glacier pace. My normal small pace. Okay. Very nice, very nice. All right, now we've got this area back here. And again, I think I want to kind of follow what I did on the other side with the fencing. We'll do a different type of apartment, but I think I really do like the idea of having the tall fence there. Just kind of block that off. All right, so let's go 3 by 3. Okay, let's oh, let me pause this again. So these apartments are very cute. They have the nice trees. I've used those. These are nice. They have the little parking, which I do like. That one has the parking too. Those are actually kind of nice like that. And I do like these ones as well. Maybe we do a mix. We did like that. Yeah, I do kind of like that. Let's move it and straighten that up. That's nice. Kind of move this over just a smidge. We can fit a little path in here, which I think would be very good. Let's do a dirt path actually. Yeah, let's see where this is gonna go first. Yeah, I like that. It's got a nice vibe to it. Maybe we'll do this style over in here. I really do like that, but I feel like this is a really good transition to the lower density. So we'll do, I think we'll do over there. Let's stick to this style in here for now. Yeah, I really like these. Very nice. I don't know if this is gonna, I think with Move It though, it will work. Oh, that's pretty tight. We could move this one in a little bit. I don't know. I think that might be too tight. Okay. Oh, the game is saving. Doo-doo-doo. Let's move this out of the way. I want to make sure there's enough room for cars to pull in and out of there. Let's grab these two. I'm gonna, oh. Let's move these down. I like giving them a little space out front. Yep, and then I think let's just grab these two and move them over here. They're a bit on a corner like so. That's nice. Okay, let's grab this dirt path here then. Pull that in between the buildings here. Yeah, I kind of like having this like so. I think this is gonna look really nice. Not really room there. We could make a smidge more room. Here we go. Lovely. Again, what I'm thinking about with this path, you know, if you live in an apartment complex, I know I've said this so many times, but it is so nice if you have something right outside that provides a walking loop. I just think that's so great. I wonder if we could, ooh, I messed this up a little bit, didn't I? Okay, this extra path. Just not enough room there. I wonder if we, let's see, can we fit one more of these on the diagonal? Yes, we can. Excellent. Yeah, being able to have a nice amenity like that, it just makes such a big difference. Such a big difference. Lovely. It's overkill in the paths, but I don't mind. I don't mind at all. We'll do some nice little landscaping there, and that'll look really nice. Can't rush things, especially on a Friday. That's right. That's right. Yes. When you gotta save the game. That quick sip of tea. For sure. I just want to make sure I marked all these historical, which I did not. think with some little landscaping, this is going to look really pretty. Yeah, I like these little apartments. They're very, very cute. Okay, and then I think we have an opportunity to put in... Yeah, I think we could probably fit... Yes, we totally can. Lovely little park there. Feel like that's good. Ooh, you know what? Let's actually put this down to the corner like so. And then we're gonna put the park here. We're gonna grab our tall fence. I'm gonna bring that to here like that. And that way that really feels like it's a part of the apartment complex and not like the public street. I think that's really nice. Okay, little playground. That's good. Let's grab a couple trees here and there. I'm gonna leave this space open in the middle there. I'm also gonna grab a couple little tiny trees too. Let's do those there. Yeah, and we'll have this open space in the middle, which is just good to have. If you have a dog or whatever, you can let them roam around. And then let's just put another couple little trees here and there. Okay, and then little rose bushes here and there. It's always nice. Okay, and then I feel like we need to put like a bench or two. Or maybe we could do some little... Oh, you know what? Let's go into... Where is it? If we go into here... Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, the cute little covered benches with the roof. I feel like these are really, really, really nice. Can put a few of them around. A nice little amenity to have. Put a tree there. Okay, I dig that. And then yeah, we just have this open space. I think we could do a little bit of broken fencing just to kind of help define the space a little bit. Just too close to things. Too close to things. You know what? That's fine. I'll do something out here. We'll use move it. I really want a little curved section here. Bring this on in. Yeah, that's nice. Lovely. I think that's great. Yeah, that's a nice little apartment complex. Let's fix our lighting so we can look at it properly. Yeah, the two-toned of the buildings is nice. I love that when we put them this way, they make like one little parking lot in between them. Yeah, I think that's very nice. Even though you're right next to the rail yard. Let's press play on this. Let me grab our fencing here. Even though. And let's bring in some trees in this area as well. But hey, maybe you really love watching the trains, you know? You're a train connoisseur. Okay. And then where is... Lovely. No Mercy says, very lovely. Thank you very much. No Mercy also says, as I keep saying, the emerging downtown content creator pack is probably one of the best ones we've got for CS1. Yeah. Just the variety of buildings, the fact that each level is like a different vibe and style. So spoiled. So spoiled in the best way. Okay, that's really cute. That's very cute. And I mean, also, even though you live right next to the train, you get to walk right out your door to a shopping center and public transportation. I mean, you cannot beat that. Okay, so we do need to think about, before we do any more apartments, we do need to think about a fire station. A larger fire station is going to be important. And I wonder if we can put that back here. We totally can. I don't have to wonder. That will work. Let's grab our little road. Let's come right like that. And let's go, we wanted our larger, there's this fire station, the vanilla one. There's this one. This one is just like humongous though. Kind of, I think we should just go with the vanilla. Yeah, I think that fits in okay with this area. Yeah, we've got all these brightly colored buildings here. I mean, it is pretty funky, but it will serve its purpose well. Will serve its purpose well. Okay. And then of course, fire station does need some parking, so we've left some room for that. Perfect. We can just do some nice fencing around that. I think I'm gonna go with the large forestry fence. I'm gonna bring this down to there. think we should do road access on either side. I think that's gonna be good. Let's grab this, center that up a bit. There we go. Okay, let's go back to our fencing here. I'll clean that all up. That a little curve there. Bring that in. There we go. And I can do a little tree in the back. Lovely. There's our fire station. Can I name a citizen with your name? I've actually never done that before, but I totally could. The other thing I've done is I've given people houses. What name do you want? And I will go to the area of town where everyone has houses and we'll name you a house. Is that good? Just because we've done that before. Let me know what name you want and we will definitely do that. I just like giving people a place to live in this area we built. Okay, we just need some nice landscaping back here. And actually, what I'm gonna do is grab, yeah. Straighten that up, grab a little surface painter here. Great, and then we can just do some nice detailing. Okay, I'm gonna go with this larger wooden fence because we've kind of used that a couple places today. Just bring that in there like so. Oh, it's nice to see someone already using that. And, oh, you didn't like that, that's fine. So, and this way, folks that work at the firehouse, they can walk across the street and get to either public transit if they just want to take public transit to work, or we've got our little cafes and whatnot over here if they want to walk over here for lunch, which is nice. Okay, then I just think we need some nice landscaping. Okay, let's get, again, I'm just going to stick with the really basic thing we kind of use down in our industrial area here. Not doing anything too crazy. It's too big. Here we go. Okay, and then I'm just gonna grab this fence down. Lovely. Okay, just a little something there. And then I guess we can finally, really don't need this area for anything. Traffic's moving nicely, knock on wood. So I think we just go ahead and do this as well here. Why not? Just to help complete the area, make it feel a bit more finished. And let's put in a second type of tree in here. And I also want to put in some bushes as well. Okay. Keep it simple, keep it simple. Okay, now that area looks a little bit more put together. Tree houses. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. I think here it would make sense to put in our little parking there. That's nice. Excellent. Yeah, this is the tree I want. Let's do this right along the monorail here, all the way up to there. Okay, making progress. Making progress. Yeah, this area is starting to come together. It's starting to come together very nicely. Everyone say hi to Shannon if she's lurking. The parking alongside the monorail is extremely satisfying. Yes. Yes, it is. Yeah, the A team's already there. That's right. They're already there. Oh, too funny. Okay. Let's go ahead. Hi, Anna. Hello. Well, hi. Well, hi. It's only been an hour. It has not been 2 hours yet, but thank you. I appreciate you. Can you go lay down? Hmm? Okay, go lay down. Go lay down. All right. Let's work on this. I want to use this building here and do a nice apartment complex here. I think it would be really nice to do yeah, a path along the back of all of these, even though these are just windows. There's no doors back there, but I think that would look really nice. Yeah, I do like these buildings. They're very cute. It's like super cute little apartments. Yeah. I like it, like it, like it. Okay. And I think, so this is the 3x3. Is there a 4x4 version of it as well? This one, which is nice, but not, I like this one better. Well, there's this one. Okay, so this is actually, and this one has parking. That's interesting. So there's that one too. I think we use both of these. I think we use the one that has parking and then use the one that doesn't have parking as well. I think we could make something really nice with that. Yeah, if we did, just gonna hypothetically here, bring that all the way up to the road. I like that. And then if we did, let's actually grab the path that has lighting, a little bit of decorations on it. Yeah, I think I might do the regular dirt path just so I can get that really right along the back side there, like that. Yeah, I think that could be really nice. Okay, let's just grab our little 1U road. Yep, and then we can swap. So then this one can go here. Because it has this extra bit so you can drive along here to park and back, you see, which is very nice. And then we do the 3x3 here. You will fit there. I know you will. You just don't like that little curve. Yep. that did the same thing. That is not what I wanted that to do. Bring this right along the back there. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. It's simple, you know, but again, it's nice. It's simple, but it's nice. Okay, I think I want to bring this like so. And then can we fit? I'm pretty sure we can. Maybe, maybe, maybe. Lovely, we can. Okay, and then you know what we could put here is Larry's little dog park asset. We can make this look nice with some more landscaping here. Lovely, lovely. Okay, and I think this is like such a nice little transition into the European suburbia, the low density, just these little 2-story apartment buildings. Yeah, those are very cute. Bye, Greg. See you later. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, I mean, that is the nice thing too. Like if there aren't any exits in the back of your building and you just have the back of the building, there is a level of safety there for sure. Nice. Yeah, it doesn't have to be complicated to be nice. Yes. Hello, David. Welcome on in. I'm just working on adding more apartments. So far today, we have added in this little apartment complex, this one, and this one. We're working on this one. And we did put down our fire station. So I'm just plugging away here. Okay, so then I think let's grab that. Yeah, let's just grab this tall fence here. Oh, it does not like that at all. Well, that's fine. We'll use move it. And I'm going to bring that right up to the fence of the dog park there. We are going to have a little desire path to the crosswalk, which I think you would see. Bringing that fence there like that. Lovely. Okay, and then I think like there's a little opportunity for, we've got the, we know a little park will fit here really nicely. There's also, should we do a little gazebo here and do like a little park space? For the community. Or should we do it as part of the, doesn't really make sense. We could do it here as part of the apartment complex. That would actually be really nice. If we fit that in right there. Oh, I actually like that idea. You have like a little, you've got the little dog park. You've got this. Okay, this, this make me want to change this fencing then. We bring this all the way along. And we actually turn this way, give it a bit more space. Oh, more saving. Whoops. Let's go ahead and keep a little spot there for a path. I do like that. And then we can fit in the tiny playground, which would be really good. We could do the little soccer one instead. That actually would be really nice to have. Let's do that. Scooch this along, and then what we can do is get a little desire path in here. Like come down to there. Yeah, that's very nice. Okay. I really like that. Yeah, that's really nice. Got a little gazebo there inside the apartment complex, little dog park. That's really cute then. Nice amenities. Very nice. You missed the aliens. Yeah. Oh, too funny. Too funny. Okay, I actually think I might want to change this. And with Move It, we could fit one more apartment building in here, which I think would be nice to have. Very, very, very nice. Okay, and then I think I want to put, let's do a bigger tree here. Yeah, one nice big tree there. One there as well. Okay. What a nice little apartment complex this has turned out to be. Make sure I marked all these. Historical, excellent. I really am liking our little neighborhood of apartment complexes. Essentially. But they're kind of fun. Spots, hello. Welcome on in. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Okay. I feel like we're making really good progress here. The other thing I wanted to do, because we've got this nice bike path, but I think it would be, it would be nice to also bring a nice little nature path along back here. So I'm gonna grab that. Hook into there, and into there. Get a little crosswalk right there. That way, if you did live right here, you have a nice, easy walking path if you worked over here, which I think is great. And also, there's the bus right there. Even though you've got the bus right there, you could walk over to the bus there, although the bus is only going in that direction, but I digress. That'll be nice. That will be nice. Actually, what we can do is pull over our park space here and kind of extend that into this area. And then what we could do is gives a nice little you can go climb up there, have a nice little view. Your view is pretty much blocked by all those buildings, but still get a nice view of the neighborhood there. I don't mind that. Or you can watch the trains come up and down the track, which is also nice. Okay, we can do some tree detailing in there as well. Okay, let's think about this area here. This is all going to be commercial in here, so if we need other little things, we can put them in here. Should we put, it might be nice to have a community pool. There's also the big gymnasium too. That might be nice. I wonder if we can maybe fit both of those things in this area. Yeah, the community pool. And then, oh, this would actually fit really nice in there. Yeah, this would be really nice to have. I do like that. I wonder... I would love to have these like kind of in the same, like they were part of the same complex, which we could definitely do. We just have to move our path a little bit. That's not a problem. Just wind that this way. Put this here. Maybe I want to. Yeah, it'd be nice if it was like more, like it was a part of the same complex. I think I'm gonna change this just a little bit. Let's move this here for a second. Wonder if I could get away with this being, oh, it does not like being that far away from the road. We could bring in, so I kind of like it being faced this way. Oh, if we brought in a road, then we could also bring in the sauna, which would be good. Yeah, that could work. Oh, it's all part of like the same complex. Give a little space in between, because that's where the little door is there. Just change this path a little bit. But I like that a lot. Oh, you've got the gymnasium, like the public gymnasium, the pool, the sauna, like a little truncated YMCA. Oh my gosh, David. Holy smokes. That is an eventful day. David had a gas leak at his work today, for those who watch back the stream. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I'm hoping everything's okay. I'm glad you're okay. That's a lot. That's a lot for sure. For sure. Okay, this is nice. This works. And we could even bring this a little bit through that way. Okay, now really, Anna, you don't say. What is the slow growl for? What is it that you see? Must be a cat. Must be a cat. I don't see anything outside, but yeah, must be a cat. I do not want this attaching to the railroad. That would be very bad. Excellent. Okay. You don't say, Anna, you don't say. Let's put this here, actually. Okay. Yeah, this is nice to have all these amenities right here next to all these apartment complexes. Yeah, Anna the protector, that's right. Gotta protect me from the scary cats. Hi. Hello. Hello, hello. She's too funny. Doing a little bit bigger trees in this area. Lovely. I'm gonna leave a little clearing here, a little opening spot for watching on either side. There'll be a little clearing there. Figure out what the detailing looks like over there. Okay, and then we can do a little parking along the side here. That's gonna be great. Okay, fantastic. Also, like, this desire path would be so utilized from everyone that lives here. You can just walk across the street to the gym and the pool and the sauna. Come on. Come on, that's pretty awesome. Okay, perfect. I think we could probably fit in not that we always have to be packing things in, but I think I want to put 2 basketball courts here. Yeah, that's nice to have. Very, very nice. Okay. That is great. That is great. Ooh, actually, you know what? I think I want to be able to basically have access to the basketball courts here. That's really important. So I think we're just going to make that little path here. Okay, I like that. And then we can just do cute little flowers in here. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, hey, we're looking good. I do love Desire Path. Could use a fence. Yes, we've been doing a fence along the railroad here. I just didn't pull it all the way over here yet because we've kind of just been doing piece by piece. But yeah, I've been using the zoo fence. It is one of my favorites to do along the rail tracks. Ooh, that's going to mess with my... We'll just use move it. Looks like we're having a bit of a train backup here, so I need to go take a look at what is happening. Are we having a train backup here? No, people are just moving slow. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. All right, so that's that little area there. We'll need to do more detailing. We'll do that at some point. Okay, so let's look and see, kind of take a bigger look at what we need in this area. So we do have like kind of all the things here. Let's look and see. Okay, so we have a little medical clinic down there that we put in. We do have a small medical clinic there. We have a medical clinic there. So that's not too bad. Especially if we do put like a larger hospital across here. So I'm okay with that. We've got now our fire departments put in. You know what we could do is stick you right in there. That should help. Okay, police. Oh, it would be nice to have. We do have this larger one here though. This is a larger guy. Maybe we don't need. We could do like the little we could fit in the little police box in here somewhere, so that's something we could do. Okay, so we do have a bank right here and one right there, so that's good. I don't feel like we need another bank. I really think like this is like just shopping things. I don't think. And then so far as, yeah, we're great with elementary. Oh, we don't have any public library in this area. So that's one thing we could bring in here. And that would be nice to have with the gymnasium and stuff, is to have a public library. So let's do that. Now, there is the, oh, we did put in the library over there, didn't we? Yeah, but that's pretty far away. So there is the countryside library, which we've already put in just down the way there. We could put in, yeah, I feel like we should just put in this library. I do feel like with Move It, we could make it fit right in here. It would be a really nice spot to have it. Let's just make it fit, shall we? Yeah, that's really nice. That actually works really well because you've got the little back entrance here. Yeah, I think that works perfect. Okay. Yeah, that's nice. It does fit perfect. Little move it magic. Okay, and then I think because all this is going to be shopping, let's look. And we do have this big grocery store right here. So, and then of course we also do have a grocery store down here. So yeah, I think we do another little apartment here, or maybe like a little park here. And we're going to have this park space, which we're going to be able to utilize. And then I think we do apartments in here. Maybe we do apartments and maybe we do a little bit of office right in here. But then all this is like the shopping. The shopping mall. And we're going to put the red trees for Shannon because red trees are her favorite. And this is her little cider shopping area. So that'll be nice. Okay, let's go ahead and get in all of our shopping buildings. I need to fix our music. All right, let's see. I'm really wanting to get this area finished today, so I'm gonna move along here so we can get this done. Yeah, the shopping malls are in here. So 4x4s. Yeah, this is a nice big corner building. I'm gonna pause for a second. Let's fix our lighting here. Yeah, that's really nice, the corner shopping building. This is also a really nice corner building as well. That's the corner there, which is good. I do like that. A little bit of variety. I do want to like back these up. Well, we really don't need to, since this is pedestrian. Oh yeah, we really don't need to give more of a walkway than is already there. We could, if we wanted to, for like some, oh, we'll see how it goes. Maybe we do some nice little detailing. Okay, and then corner. Yeah, having some varying heights, but the buildings all have the similar, you know, look. Which I do like for a planned shopping area like this. Yeah, this is nice. It has little benches outside. So this makes me want to pull this building back so it lines up with that a little bit. And then we could also put some benches here. That's really nice. And then I think we pull this one back a little as well. Or we can do some of the trees and the planters would look nice along here. Let's do that actually. Yeah, that's nice. Because we've got the bus stop on this side, the trees on that side. Okay. It's a nice little start to our shopping area. Very nice, very nice. Okay. Did you guys see the, I'm sure you did, the announcement of them making some visual changes in City Skylines 2? I remember one of the big things that I know I complained about was, at least with you guys, is that the game just like, the look is very like, it's not bright and colorful. Not that it needs to be cartoony, but like this is so bright where it's just very dark and feels kind of like muted. So I'm really happy to see that they are making some changes that way. So that sounds exciting. So we'll see though, you know, time will tell. Feel like yeah, that's a nice one there. Okay. Let's go. Do we have any 3x4s? Just the cafe, which would be really nice to have. Let's put that in there. Yeah, that's gonna look really sharp. And I think I'm gonna change where this path is. I'm gonna grab actually this, and we're gonna come right along here, hook into the path there. Yeah, I'm surprised we heard from them so quickly. So it's promising. It's promising. Okay, so is there 4x3? Just trying to get some different, oh yeah, there are these. Some different, oh yeah, that won't fit. Different styles of buildings. Oh yeah, there's these ones. That's not bad. I want to pull this. Oh yeah, I like that it has the little curve there, since there's a little curve here. That's nice. Okay. I dig that. Okay, now along here we've got this garage and stuff, so I think we have this little road here, so I feel like we just grab this. I feel like this will work with Move It. Okay. We're gonna grab you and you. We're gonna move you up out of the way for the moment. We are going to right to the edge. And then we're gonna bring this back. Does that fit? Ooh, just barely. That actually fits really well though. Okay. I like that. I like the little cafe here. Okay, I think that looks pretty sharp. Yeah, they're adding some other visual things as well. Well, damn, hello. Nice to see you. Okay. I feel like the shopping area is starting to come together now. This is nice. Okay, let's finish along this main drag here. So A nice little 2x2 here. Oh, I do like this building. Let's put that in there. Yeah. That's very nice. Let's line that up there. Perfect. Okay, and then, yeah, we have room for a 4x4 here. What else do we want to use here? This is an interesting, well, that's kind of a cool looking building to have in there. It kind of matches the coloring of that building. And it's kind of like pulling from this modern look at the apartment complex across. Okay, I like that. And then we've got this garage here, so I think we just like lean into this being pavement there for trucks to drive into. I think that's nice. Okay. Very good, very good. Now, do we have 2x4? Oh yeah, we do have these. That's nice. We could also do, is there any 3x4s? No, there is this one. Don't think I want to use that though. Yeah, there are these, which do look really nice. So let's go ahead. I'm going to kind of no room to get the trash out of those dumpsters, but you know, such is life. I don't know if I like these back to back though, I will say that. Let's go. Do we have a 2x3? We do. Okay. Oh, I like this. Okay. This is nice. Let's put this in here. We can bring that back there and have that line up much better. Okay. And there is a bit of room there, which is nice. This is our bicycle path there, so we will keep that there, which is very nice. I think what we can do is grab a little Larry magic here. And we've got the bicycle parking, which would be so nice to have alongside our bicycle path. And like if you're coming here, yeah, I actually do like that a lot. That's nice. And you've got your nice bicycle path there. And in fact, we could kind of move this over a little bit. Yeah, I like that. Okay. This is looking good. Everything looks so sharp in a knife store. That's so true. Oh, it's too funny. That's a good one. That's a good one. Okay. Our little shopping mall area is coming together nicely. So, yeah. We do have these. Do we have any other ones? No, nothing that I'm really drawn to. Okay, so 2x4s. We do have this one we could do again. It's not too bad. Let's see. Let's go back. Got those. What does that look like? Yeah, I really don't like that. Not for this area. Let's go back to 3x3s. Oh, that's nice. Simple. Look good in this area. Let's just back that up. Yep, and then right here, we can just do some, oh, we need some thin trees. That's okay. Let's do all along here. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. And guess what? We've got our park space here, so can very carefully pull over some of our park space, and we can that would be interesting to have the plaza back there, wouldn't it? The other thing we could do, now this is an interesting idea. It's a little big. We could put the little carousel behind the shopping area. I mean, you will see that in a shopping area, to have a little bit of entertainment like that. That's kind of nice. Makes use of the park space. That's good. That's good, that's good. And then here, what we can do, which will look really nice, is do the little gazebo park. And have a little bit of green space here, which is just so nice. And we could actually also probably fit in. Yep, that's the one I was gonna do, is do the little lake. And then we just need a little bit of fencing there. Nice, nice, nice. And then can we fit in a couple little red trees in here? Okay, that's really nice. Got like a nice shopping area, but also a little park space. Speaking of parks, David says, if a car park is a place to park a car, is a dog park a place to park a dog? Too funny. And yes. Okay. All right, we've got this little spot here, I think. Yeah, let's go. Do we want to put the little donut shop in here? That could be really cute, actually. We could also put in Frank's fish sticks here. I think that would be really nice. Just kind of move this. Oh, it's kind of overhanging a bit too much. We need something that's not overhanging that much. Oh yeah, we do have their little shopping building here. Oh yeah, that's nice. Let's just move this back. Yeah, and the little donut shop here, that's cute. Yeah, that's nice. Because then we have that nice continuous little red there, which is good. Okay. Ooh, things are coming together so nicely today. It's making me very happy. Okay. Back here, we just need a little bit of parking. That's perfect. Okay. All right, so then coming from this side, all right, so okay, that's right, nothing there. I think we used all of these ones. We haven't used this yet. Do we do the little like other cafe situation? Maybe we do this across from the library. Maybe this goes this way on this corner. Maybe not like right on the corner, but there. Okay, yeah, I do like this. Just a little parking right there. And then bring this right there. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, I do like that. And then we can go look for a nice 3x3. That's nice. There's this other cafe I do like as well. Oh yeah, if we did it that way. We're Tetrising it all in. It will fit. Okay, that's nice. I do like that. Okay, so then I think actually what I want here is a 2x2. And we haven't used this one yet, which I really do love the look of this store. That's really cute. Let's bring this back. And then you've got like open space to walk in between these cafes. And then I think this is where we do our little trees here. Yep. And you are not happy, but we are going to fix that. Okay, this looks really cute, yeah? Donuts are important. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Donuts are very important. Okay, and then I think we talked about bringing in, speaking of police, is doing the little, yeah, the little police box would be good to fit in here, just to have. And yes, they're going to be right near the donut shop because, you know, everyone deserves happiness. I wonder historically how that all started. The police officers loving donuts. No clue. There's got to be like a story behind that. Maybe it's not a good historical story. I have no idea. Don't come for me. I don't know. But also, like, who doesn't like donuts? Okay, let's make sure we mark all these historical. David said, our municipal police headquarters is 1 block from a Dunkin' Donuts. Well, if you have a Dunkin' Donuts, that means I know what area of the country you live in, and that means you're never far from a Dunkin' Donuts. Just like in Seattle, never far from a Starbucks. I mean, I am where I live because I live out in the middle of nowhere. But yeah, that's a given. You can't get away from Dunkin'. Okay, and then we have this little space here. Let's look and see. Maybe honestly something green cities. So 3x2. Do we have 4x2? Yes. Little public market. That would kind of be cute to have. It will fit. Yeah, I like that. That's cute. That's very cute. Okay. Can we fit in? We can. I don't know why I always ask, because of course with Move It you can do anything. We're gonna just grab these little guys. I did want to put them side by side over here, so I'm gonna need to fix this, but we can do that. Perfect. Little parking there. That's nice. Okay. I think I marked everything historical, yeah. Pretty sure. Ooh, this little shopping area is super cute. Super, super cute. All the shopping you could need. Okay, let's come down to here now. Let's think about what we want to put in this little spot. We could put another apartment building, like maybe like a larger one. We could do that. Something kind of blends in with the shopping area a little bit, maybe. Maybe. Okay, if we did 4x4, that one's kind of not what I'm looking for. Let's see. Like this is kind of more this kind of taller corner vibe. That's kind of what we have over there. That does fit in nice with this and kind of blends. I mean, it's a little tall, but I think it does fit the vibe a bit. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I think we go with this. I think that makes sense. Little new development. Okay, let's just grab a little bit of surface painter here. Excellent. Man, it just does not. It doesn't like it. That's fine. We are going to let that be what it is. What I'm going to do, so we can have a nice clean line, is actually do a path. So I want the appearance that cars can drive back here. There we go. There we go. That's nice. Okay, and then we just need a little bit of tree action in here. It will not fit. Maybe a skinny tree. We probably can. Yes. It's a little something there. Okay. Nice. No Mercy figured it out for us. Google says back in the US in the 50s and 60s, donut shops were often the only places that were open 24/7. So cops working night shifts had no other options. That makes so much sense. That's so cool. I mean, that makes sense. That does make a lot of sense. Does make a lot of sense. Okay, I know that apartment complex is like a bit tall for the area, but I think it it's kind of nice. And like with a shopping development like this, like you would see like big apartments like this. And I like that the we've got this path right back to this development, so it's almost like it's a part of the whole thing, which I think is so great. Okay. I really like this area. Nice, nice. Okay. Was Raid gonna stream? I don't want to stream too long. If she's, I don't know if she's doing a stream, because we could finish up this area. I could stream for a little bit longer and we could kind of finish up this area. But I do know on some Fridays she's kind of waiting for me to finish. No Mercy, do you want to check and see? I mean, she probably would have popped in here and kind of see what, I don't know. Just trying to be mindful of that. Yes, Anna's right here. Anna's ready for me to be done though. She's like, are you done yet? Hi. I know, Anna, but I'd really like to just finish this little area right here and then it's finished. But also, it's okay if we call it a day here too. She's not announced anything. I'm going to ask her. Okay, yeah, just ask her just in case. Yeah. All right, while we're waiting on that, let's go ahead and do, I do want to make this a park area. So let's go ahead. Let's maybe like put this on a diagonal there. For a little entrance into the park, maybe. Basically, this is just going to be a nice little park. You take a little jog. It's not going to be, you know, park area. I mean, it will be in some sense, but it's more like a place for a stroll. Place for a stroll. Okay, and let's go ahead and just, since we've got the gate, let's do the gate again. Little side gate, and we'll have it end over there if we actually make it a park area. To be real careful with that. Raid says she's not going to stream tonight. Okay, sad, but also that means we can finish up this area if Anna will let me go a little bit longer. So far she has. All right, well then we're going to try to finish up this area. Okay. It's like a little walking path you can jog down. I much prefer a loop, but this is what we have, so this is what we will use. Okay, let's get some trees going in here to help block out the traffic noise. Okie dokie. Let's do this. Thank you, No Mercy, for asking, by the way. I figured if she was going to, she would have popped in here just to kind of scope things out in here. But you never know. You never know. It's always good to ask. Do. Okay. I know the planting tree part is not very exciting, but necessary. Necessary. That's too small of a tree. All right, let's just add some more of these in here. That works. I feel like that's good. That's good. Okay, so we could fit in probably the little playground here. So it could have a playground on this end of the park. Let's do that. Could put in a little restroom. That's nice. And we could fit in a little park cafe, but I don't think we will. I think just keeping this park real simple, like a little restroom. And then we can do a little playground back here. That's also nice for the little apartments right here. They just have this little bit of green space, but they're right across from here. You could go on a jog. You have this larger playground. So that's a really nice amenity. I am going to use trees here to kind of block the monorail there a little bit and line the park. So that's nice. Okay. And then it's just about having some nice open green space. There's so many apartments around here. Be nice just to have that. We're just going to take a regular park fence. Like so. Again, not the most exciting park, but useful. Useful space. And then it's nice just to have this big, we'll probably put like a tree or two, but it's nice just to have some open green space there for the community. Excellent. Okay. Yeah, I think nice little green space, nice little green space. Doesn't need to be more than that. I am going to go ahead, bring in a few trees here, just to kind of fill this in a little teeny bit more there. And then I am going to go grab and we can just have couple key places for some trees. And just call it that. That's the park. Simple, open green space, useful. Tree tailing is important. Yes, tree tailing. I do a lot of tree tailing. It doesn't want anything to do with detailing. That's funny. I get it. I get it. Okay, and now we just have these two little blocks to finish. So, yeah, I think, again, these are just apartments. So, let's pick, and I may or may not keep this street. We will see. We will see. Okay, let's look at, in fact, I think we just cut that there and we do like another little apartment complex thing here. So, let's look at all here. And I'm just curious to see some different styles. These are cute little, let's do this. Let's pause for a second. Let's change our lighting. Let's look at some buildings and pick out something cute. So these are really cute. That's nice, but not really what I'm looking for. not bad. Oh, that's nice. It has the little yard out back. Ooh, maybe that. Maybe that. Oh, that's really pretty, actually. That's very pretty. I do kind of like that. Gosh, there's so many in this emerging downtown that are so good. Well, here's the larger version of that. I kind of like these small ones, though. I kind of like this, especially like... Yeah, I think we do these. They've got the trees, especially if we do them like backed up to this kind of road there. Yeah, what if we... Yeah, these look really nice. Okay, let's fix these so they line up with this road back here. Just like so. Okay, that's cool. And then what I think we can do, oh, that would actually be really nice. Yeah, if we gave this a little pedestrian road out front, that would be really nice. Just like, might not be able to do this one. This is a little crunchy, but let's see. Let's just see what we can do. Not that. When we do the cobblestone, that would actually look so nice. I do like this. That looks really nice. Really, really nice. I can back these up a little bit more too. Let's grab all of these. Can kind of bring them all the way to there. Actually even tuck this all the way up to the green. That looks really nice. It's kind of ramming into this road though a little bit, but you know what we could do is I don't have to have it perfectly straight onto this road. Yes, Anna, I hear you. I have a vision. Cider trading. I haven't done a stock market. I think I've used the larger bank building. I think in another build I may have used, but yeah. Hi, Anna. I'm almost finished. Let me finish. Okay, so I think I like this, but backing up against the road, there's just not enough room here. So I think what we do is come over this way. So I'm going to grab these. Well, I didn't mean to grab that as well. But now that we see the vision of what that would look like, so cool with the pedestrian road. We go here. Take that out. Yeah, that's gonna look really cool. Okay, then let's grab this. Oh, it is not gonna like that, is it? I could come back this side. All right, well, let's get this put in here, at least on this side. It doesn't need to attach to that. It can dead end here, which would be fine. I just think that looks so pretty. The little pedestrian roads outside and the little brick there. That looks really nice. Okay, so yeah, then could we fit okay, here's my question. Can I? Let's just see if I copy these, flip these around this way. Is there enough room? Yes and no. Yes and no. But what we can do, I need to do this in a bigger area because this is such a cute look, but I feel like we could, yeah, this is just such a cute look. Let's do that like that. And then what we can do is we can fit maybe to this way. I don't know. Maybe there's some smaller apartments we can do here as well. These just look really cute. I know, I'm just like totally making problems. Because these do not fit here whatsoever. They will not fit. But I do like this here. Yeah, that is really nice though. Yeah, I just like the combo of the brick street with these little apartments like that. I feel like that's really cool. I think we could see these as like little, let's in our minds. Why do I keep doing that? These are gonna be, oh, I just messed up my park. That's okay. There's no park stuff in that area. What am I talking about? Independent, like senior living, like unassisted senior living. Cause this just makes me feel like cute little old-timey place. Yeah, so that's what we'll make this. So we could find some smaller apartments to fit in here, which I think we should. And then also I want to bring this up here like that. That's really cute. So yeah, let's fit in some other really cute apartments. And then we will designate this our senior housing, because also so great to be across from all the shopping and everything. And then they've got the gym and the pool. It's a perfect place. Okay, we can fit some really cute apartments in here. Let's look at some 2x2s. This is also very cute. Not bad. That's also very cute as well. That's got the little porch out back. That's very cute. There are, oh, I do like, oh, that's kind of nice too. That has like kind of a townhomey feel, kind of like these two, like smaller little units. Okay, I like that. Yeah, that's cute. Okay. Yeah, these are really cute. These little 1x1s are also very adorable. But I kind of want to stick with the same look. Yeah, this is a very cute one too. Okay, that works there. And we're not going to do any parking because this is like, you just walk if you live here. Because these are seniors that maybe can't drive, but they can walk. I'm going to go ahead and get that put in there like so. Okay, and then we're going to use a little bit of fencing here. Yep, that's nice. Okay, and then let's put in a little covered picnic areas back there. Be very cute. Okay, I could see this. Whoop. I can see it. I can see it. Okay. Just have some fancier units. That's fine. When the seniors graduate, they have to move out. Oh. When they graduate to the next thing, whatever that is. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, I do think we could fit, I feel like we could fit another one of these in here. Let's just copy that. Yeah, that looks really nice. Can I fit one this way too? Or is it just gonna be like, no? Ooh, maybe I could. Ooh, look at that. Love that. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Cool, 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 cool. Oh yeah. All right, and then let's move this one up onto the road as well. Lovely. That's fantastic. Okay, that makes me really happy. Okay. And let's just do another one of these. Whoops. These are very cute with the little flowers. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. Great. Let's do a little fencing here. Lovely. And we're going to give them a little flower garden out back here. Little community garden for them to have. To be so nice. That there. Okay, and let's grab a little dirt path. Whoop. Cute, cute, cute. Love that. Okay. We're just making the nicest little spot. Cute. Okay. That's lovely. A nice little garden. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Okay, we just need a little bit of fencing here. I really like how this has turned out. It's adorable. Okay, and then we could probably fit this little guy. Whoops. Maybe. Will it fit? Yes, it will. Just barely, but it does. That's great. Actually, I can move this all the way up to the little grass there. Lovely. Too cute. Okay, I really like this little senior living. Very, 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 very cute. Nice. Everything's historical. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, I know that was a little Tetris-y and probably a little painful to watch, but I really like it. I need to do like a big development like this though, with these and the paved roads. Like a little planned community. So cute. This is great though. It's like the perfect little spot for some senior housing though. You're so close to the bus is right here. And where's our next? Our stop's down here. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, because you've got this spot you can walk to there. So that's perfect. Oh, I like it. I love it so much. We seniors do love the senior center you built. Thank you. Yeah, exactly. Like these little ones could be like, there could be a little office or a little admin. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Exactly, exactly. Yeah, because even like, you could see this being like a little admin office here. For sure. Little medical, little things. Yeah, exactly. Okay. I think that looks really cute. I am so happy with how this area turned out. We should grab a little bus ride. Let's grab on our bus that comes through this area. Is this the right bus? No, that's the one that goes. That's the different one. Okay. We want the teal line. We want the teal bus. This one that just came in here. Oh, we could definitely do a night ride as well. I do want to see this in the day because, you know, when you get down on this level, then you can really tell, like, is there enough detailing? Does it make sense from this height level? But yeah, we could definitely do some night too. Here's our little park and ride. Right across from all the apartment buildings. Thanks, buds. I'm glad, you know, we streamed a little longer, but I'm glad I completed this area and then it's done. So, and then here's our shopping area. Oh, this looks really sharp. Very, very nice. Nice, nice, nice. And then we're headed over into our other neighborhood there. Okay, let's do this. Okay, I think I have to go into here and turn off. Oh, use day-night cycle. That's actually already on. Okay, so I think it's this thing then. Yeah. Day-night speed. No. Time of day. Oh, here we go. Perfect. And then let's grab a bus over the bridge. We want to grab, yeah. I think it's the one that comes, yeah, so the bus that comes into there. So let's speed this up for a minute. Does look so nice at night though. Very, very nice. We'll also see, oh no, if our electricity holds out. I think we just, did you see that? Oh, yep. Okay, we're gonna have to say no to a night ride for now. Because our city can't handle the moment. We'll have to, oops. We're gonna have to, sorry everyone. Bright. We're gonna have to look at our, I think we need to add some more power in. I was afraid of that. I was afraid of that because we haven't added power in a minute. In a minute. Yeah. Yeah, so we definitely will do a night ride next time. So next time we need to put in some power. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed putting together all these little apartment complexes. This was really fun. I think they all turned out so nice. We made sure that Shan's shopping area got some red trees. Hopefully she likes it. And yeah, I am extremely happy. And I think this is a really nice, I think it blends really nicely from this medium density to low density and then over to the industry. I do feel like that the blend is nice. Yeah, I do like that a lot. I do like that a lot. Okay, everybody. Well, I'll be back tomorrow morning. So I will see you all then. I'm going to decide in the morning if we're going to do Cider River or Town to City. I'm just going to see how I feel. So, but normal time in the morning. And yeah, thanks so much, everybody. I appreciate you all so much. I hope you all have a joyful day, and I'll catch you next time.